Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. Today in the news, a big day for the future of Blizzard Entertainment. A new World of Warcraft expansion was announced, and people have thoughts. So do I. Let's all be honest here. The stakes have never been higher for World of Warcraft. Blizzard's flagship game has had a rough couple years. Some fans will tell you that it's had trouble going back more than a couple. Before all the scandals and internal troubles at the company, the game itself, many felt, lost its way. The various systems implemented by the dev team that genuinely made it feel more like work than fun is the reason I'm currently not playing, and many other people have left or have full-time jobs making videos complaining about it right now. So today, when I sat down to watch the expansion reveal, I didn't really know what to expect, but I did know things needed to change. And it appears change is the name of the game. Okay, so it's actually called Dragonflight, and the story so far is pretty light on details aside from dragons colonizing the island they left 10,000 years ago and displacing its native peoples. Look, I didn't write the story, but that's definitely what's going on here, right? The real things of note are the inclusion of the new Drakthir race, which is basically a scaly form of Worgens, where you become a dragon, you can fly around, and use skills of the new Evoker class, which are essentially just male-wearing ranged DPS or healers. They have different magics based off the dragonflights in the game, and honestly, once you get past the fact that there will be 100 variations of Argonian made, it looks pretty neat. They've also done some updating to the UI to make it more similar to Final Fantasy XIV's UI, which is you can basically move stuff around the screen, put it where you want, and they've also included the very smart thing of making it so you can save different layouts of your UI for different specs, which is actually very cool. They've once again brought back talent trees, and it looks like they're going to be a little more in-depth. Although we didn't really see much, only some druid talent trees, and honestly, who plays a druid? And then, in the end of the hour or so presentation that they had, the big question is, will it be any good? Honestly, I don't know. A lot of things we saw seem good on paper, seem really cool, but when you look at the Dragon Isles, for example, it just kind of looks like Northrend again. You know, the Tuskar are back. That's great for Krendor. I'm sure he'll love that. The Drakthir are fun, and Evokers are cool, but you can only be a Drakthir Evoker. That's it. That's the only option you have for that. So that's pretty limiting. When you look at the talent tree, it seems like there's going to be a lot of options there. But really, just like, say, when it comes to their new form of crafting, and they talk about all the different crafting things you can do. At the end of the day, some dude on Icy Veins or wherever is going to tell us the min-max best version, the meta way of doing things, and everyone's going to do it that way because your guild's going to be like, well, if you want to be in the guild, you got to do it this way. I just know that's going to happen. It always happens. So giving us a lot of options, really, at the end of the day, are they really options? It's that thing where everyone right now is excited, but hesitant, and they've been burnt before, and they don't know what to expect, but they're also really hoping to expect a lot. And you know what? We'll see. We'll see is the answer when it comes to World of Warcraft. Have they given us something new and fun and refreshing, or is this just going to be same old, same old? In other news, the most important console release of a generation is finally here. Or so all my hipster friends would have me believe. Playdate, the tiny handheld console reminiscent of the original Game Boy, but with modern touches. It's also bright yellow. Oh, and did I mention it has a crank that's used to play games, I guess? And it comes with those 24 to be precise. And I know you're thinking this has to be a gimmick, Jesse, but the reviews so far are pretty good. And Playdate sold over 20,000 orders in 20 minutes when it first went on sale last July. Sure, there have been some production snags along the way, and most orders won't be filled till later this year, but as more people get their hands on it, we will find out if it's all gimmick or kind of freaking awesome. Speaking of freaking awesome, everyone over at patreon.com/Jesse Cox, segue baby! Especially Dylan Roos, Nick1490, and Lisa Cunningham. Thank you all for the views and the thumbs up and the subscriptions and the whole thing. Everything you're doing to help this silly show of ours is just awesome. I can't thank you enough. It means the world to me. Seriously, this is becoming more and more a community-run thing. You keep sending me articles and stuff to look at, and I am greatly appreciative. Thank you so much. That is it for 5 Minute Gaming News. I'll see you tomorrow.